My beloved child, if you are hearing this message today, do not dismiss it too quickly. Perhaps you clicked on this video out of curiosity. Perhaps you were searching for encouragement. Or perhaps you simply happened to find it at the right moment. Whatever brought you here, take a moment and listen with an open heart. Because this message carries a reminder that many people need to hear. My beloved child, there have been days when you felt unseen. Days when your efforts seemed unnoticed. Days when you wondered whether the challenges you faced would ever lead to something meaningful. You have carried responsibilities. You have faced disappointments. You have experienced moments when the future felt uncertain. Yet through it all, you continued moving forward. And that matters more than you realize. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this message is about hope. Not the kind of hope that ignores reality, but the kind of hope that helps people continue growing even when circumstances are difficult. Many people believe they need perfect conditions before they can move forward. They wait for fear to disappear. They wait for certainty to arrive. They wait for every question to be answered. But life rarely works that way. Growth often begins while questions still exist. Progress often happens while challenges remain. And meaningful change often starts with a single step of faith and courage. My beloved child, there is something I want you to remember today. Do not underestimate the value of small steps. A small act of kindness. A small decision to keep trying. A small effort to learn something new. These things may seem insignificant in the moment. Yet over time, they create remarkable results. Great achievements are often built through small, consistent actions. Stay with me, my beloved child, because another truth is waiting for you. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not defined by your hardest days. You are not defined by the moments when things did not go as planned. You are defined by your willingness to learn, adapt, and continue moving forward. Every challenge has the potential to teach something valuable. Every setback has the potential to reveal hidden strengths. Every new day offers another opportunity to grow. My beloved child, there may be people who doubted you. There may be situations that tested your confidence. There may be moments when you doubted yourself. But your future is not determined by those moments alone. The future is shaped by the choices you make today. The attitude you carry today. The lessons you choose to learn today. That is where your power lies. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this message contains one final reminder. Do not spend so much time worrying about tomorrow that you forget to appreciate today. Today is an opportunity. Today is a gift. Today is another chance to become wiser, kinder, and stronger than you were yesterday. Embrace that opportunity. Use it well. And trust that growth happens one day at a time. My beloved child, if this message has reached you today, let it remind you of something simple yet powerful. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep believing that positive change is possible. Keep choosing kindness. Keep moving forward with hope. Because your story is still being written. Your growth is still continuing. And some of the most meaningful chapters of your life may still be ahead. And that, my beloved child, is the message for today. My beloved child, as this message continues, I want you to understand something that many people overlook. The season you are in right now is not the whole story. What you see today is only one chapter. And no chapter, whether good or difficult, lasts forever. There have been moments when you questioned your direction. Moments when you wondered if your efforts were making a difference. Moments when you felt like everyone else was moving ahead while you remained in the same place. But my beloved child, appearances can be deceiving. Growth is not always visible. Some of the most important changes happen quietly. Just as roots grow beneath the ground before a tree becomes visible, wisdom and strength often develop long before others can see them. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this reminder may change the way you view your journey. You have learned lessons that could not have been learned any other way. You have developed patience through waiting. You have developed resilience through challenges. You have gained understanding through experiences that tested you. Those lessons are valuable. They are preparing you for opportunities that may not yet be visible. My beloved child, if you spend all your time comparing yourself to others, you will overlook the progress you have already made. Every person walks a different path. Every person faces different challenges. Every person learns different lessons. Your journey does not need to look like someone else's journey in order to have meaning. Your growth matters. Your progress matters. Your story matters. Stay with me, my beloved child, because there is another truth I want to place within your heart. Do not let temporary disappointments convince you that permanent defeat has arrived. Many successful people faced setbacks before discovering opportunities. Many wise people learned through mistakes. Many strong people developed strength by overcoming difficulties. The challenge you face today may be teaching you something that becomes valuable tomorrow. Nothing learned through perseverance is wasted. My beloved child, there are blessings hidden inside ordinary days. A conversation that encourages you. A lesson that changes your perspective. A new opportunity that appears unexpectedly. A chance to help someone who needs support. These moments may seem small, yet they often become turning points in a person's life. That is why gratitude matters. Gratitude helps you recognize value even when circumstances are not perfect. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this message is not only about where you have been. It is also about where you are going. There are still lessons ahead. Still opportunities ahead. Still moments of joy ahead. Still people whose lives may be positively influenced by your kindness and example. The future contains possibilities that cannot be fully seen from where you stand today. And that is why hope remains important. Hope helps you continue taking steps forward even when the entire path is not visible. My beloved child, remember this. You are growing, even when growth feels slow. You are learning, even when lessons feel difficult. You are moving forward, even when progress feels small. And every positive step matters. As this message continues, an even deeper truth is about to be revealed. A truth about purpose. A truth about courage. A truth that may help you see your future with greater confidence than ever before. And my beloved child, when you understand it, you may begin viewing every challenge and every opportunity in a completely new way. My beloved child, as this message continues, there is something important I want you to remember. You have survived days that you once thought would break you. You have faced challenges that seemed too heavy to carry. You have walked through seasons of uncertainty when you could not see what was ahead. And yet, here you are. Still standing. Still learning. Still moving forward. That alone should remind you of how much strength already exists within you. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this message is not about fear, it is about purpose. Many people spend years searching for their purpose in extraordinary places. They believe purpose must be something dramatic. Something that changes the entire world overnight. But often, purpose begins in simple ways. In the way you treat others. In the way you respond to challenges. In the way you choose kindness when it would be easier to become bitter. Purpose grows through daily choices. And those choices shape the person you become. My beloved child, there may be times when you feel overlooked. Times when your efforts go unnoticed. Times when it seems as though nobody sees the good you are trying to do. But do not let those moments discourage you. Not every meaningful contribution receives immediate recognition. Some of the most valuable acts of kindness happen quietly. Some of the greatest examples of character are seen only by a few people. Yet their impact remains. Stay with me, my beloved child, because there is another lesson hidden here. Do not allow fear of failure to prevent you from trying. Every person who has learned something valuable has made mistakes. Every person who has grown has experienced setbacks. Every person who has achieved something meaningful has faced moments of doubt. Mistakes do not define you. They teach you. They guide you. They help prepare you for future opportunities. My beloved child, if this message is reaching your heart today, let it remind you of something powerful. You do not need to become someone else to have value. You do not need to imitate others. You do not need to compare your life to theirs. Your journey has its own purpose. Your experiences have their own lessons. Your story has its own meaning. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself rather than trying to become someone else. Stay with me, my beloved child, because another truth is beginning to unfold. The future is not built in a single moment. It is built one decision at a time. One lesson at a time. One act of courage at a time. The choices you make today may seem small, but they are helping shape the direction of tomorrow. That is why every positive step matters. Every effort matters. Every lesson matters. My beloved child, there is still more ahead for you than you can currently see. More opportunities to learn. More opportunities to grow. More opportunities to encourage others. More opportunities to discover strengths you have not yet fully recognized. Do not let temporary circumstances convince you that your best days are behind you. Your story is still unfolding. Your growth is still continuing. And your potential is still developing. As this chapter comes to an end, remember this. You were not meant to live trapped by fear. You were meant to keep learning, growing, and moving forward with hope. And in the next part of this message, my beloved child, a deeper truth will be revealed, one that may change the way you look at every challenge, every delay, and every opportunity that lies ahead. My beloved child, as this message continues, I want you to pause for a moment and consider how far you have come. There were seasons when you thought you would never overcome certain obstacles. There were nights when worries filled your mind. There were days when the future seemed uncertain and the path ahead appeared unclear. Yet despite all of that, you continued forward. You learned. You adapted. You grew stronger. And that growth is something worth recognizing. Stay with me, my beloved child, because the lesson in this chapter is one that many people need to hear. Do not judge your entire life based on a temporary season. Winter does not last forever. Storms do not last forever. Challenges do not last forever. Life moves through seasons, and each season teaches something valuable. Some seasons teach patience. Some teach perseverance. Some teach gratitude. And some reveal strengths you never knew you possessed. My beloved child, there may be times when you wonder why certain things took longer than you expected. Why certain opportunities were delayed. Why certain answers did not arrive when you wanted them to. But often, growth happens during the waiting. Wisdom develops during the waiting. Character is refined during the waiting. The time you once thought was being lost may actually have been preparing you for what comes next. Stay with me, my beloved child, because there is another truth hidden within this message. The greatest victories are not always visible to the world. Sometimes the greatest victory is choosing hope when discouragement tries to take hold. Sometimes the greatest victory is choosing kindness when life has been difficult. Sometimes the greatest victory is refusing to give up when everything tells you to quit. These victories matter. They shape your character. They influence your future. And they often become the foundation for greater opportunities ahead. My beloved child, never underestimate the value of consistency. Small acts of courage repeated daily create strength. Small acts of kindness repeated daily create impact. Small steps forward repeated daily create progress. You do not need to change your entire life overnight. You only need to continue taking positive steps in the right direction. Over time, those steps lead farther than you may imagine. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this reminder is especially important. There are people whose lives may be touched by your words. People who may be encouraged by your example. People who may learn from the lessons you have gained through experience. The challenges you have overcome may one day help someone else find hope. That is one of the beautiful ways growth creates meaning. Nothing valuable is ever truly wasted. My beloved child, if this message has found you today, let it encourage you to keep moving forward. Do not allow temporary setbacks to convince you that progress has stopped. Do not allow delays to make you forget your potential. Do not allow fear to prevent you from embracing opportunities when they appear. Your story is still unfolding. Your future is still being written. And there are still many chapters ahead. As this chapter comes to a close, know this. You are stronger than you realize. You are growing more than you recognize. And your journey contains more purpose than you may currently see. The next part of this message will reveal one final truth that brings all of these lessons together. And my beloved child, that truth may leave you with a deeper sense of peace, confidence, and hope for everything that lies ahead. My beloved child, as we come near the conclusion of this message, there is one truth I want you to carry with you wherever you go. Never underestimate what can happen when you choose to keep moving forward. Many people give up because they cannot immediately see results. They become discouraged because progress feels slow. They focus on what has not happened yet rather than appreciating what is already changing within them. But growth is often a quiet process. Strength develops gradually. Wisdom develops gradually. Confidence develops gradually. And one day, you look back and realize how far you have come. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this lesson has the power to change the way you view your future. The challenges you have faced were not only obstacles. They were teachers. Each one had something to show you. Each one helped reveal strengths that may have remained hidden otherwise. Patience, perseverance, understanding, resilience. These qualities were developed through experience. And they have become part of who you are. My beloved child, there may be moments when you question whether your efforts matter. Let this message answer that question clearly. Yes, they matter. Every time you choose kindness, it matters. Every time you choose integrity, it matters. Every time you choose to keep learning and growing, it matters. The future is built through countless small decisions made day after day. Never underestimate the power of those decisions. Stay with me, my beloved child, because there is another reminder waiting for you. Do not spend all your energy worrying about what you cannot control. Focus on what you can control. Your attitude. Your choices. Your willingness to learn. Your commitment to becoming better than you were yesterday. These are the things that shape your journey. These are the things that help create meaningful change. My beloved child, there are opportunities ahead that you cannot yet see. There are lessons ahead that will help you grow. There are people ahead whose lives may be positively influenced by your kindness and encouragement. The future contains possibilities that are hidden from your view today. That is why hope remains important. Hope reminds you that the story is not finished. Hope reminds you that growth is still possible. Hope reminds you that new beginnings can emerge from unexpected places. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this message carries one final encouragement before the conclusion. Be grateful for your journey. Not because every moment was easy. Not because every chapter was pleasant. But because every experience contributed something valuable. Every lesson taught wisdom. Every challenge developed strength. Every season helped shape the person you are becoming. And that growth is a gift. My beloved child, remember this. You do not need to be perfect to make a difference. You do not need to have every answer to move forward. You do not need to know every detail of the future to take the next step. Continue learning. Continue growing. Continue choosing hope. Continue choosing kindness. And trust that each positive step is helping create a brighter tomorrow. As this chapter closes, only one final part remains. One final message that will bring together every lesson shared throughout this journey and leave you with a powerful sense of peace, purpose, and hope. And my beloved child, that ending may become the reminder you carry with you long after these words have been heard. My beloved child, we have reached the final chapter of this message. If there is one thing I want you to remember above all else, it is this. Do not lose hope. No matter what challenges you have faced. No matter what disappointments have come your way. No matter how uncertain the future may sometimes appear. Never lose hope. Because hope is what helps people keep moving forward when the path is unclear. Hope is what helps people rise after setbacks. Hope is what helps people believe that new opportunities are still possible. My beloved child, as you look back on your journey, do not focus only on the difficulties. Look also at the growth. Look at the lessons you have learned. Look at the strength you have developed. Look at the courage you have shown. Every challenge taught you something valuable. Every obstacle revealed something about your character. Every season helped prepare you for the chapters that still lie ahead. Nothing valuable was wasted. Stay with me, my beloved child, because this final truth is the heart of the entire message. Your story is not defined by your worst day. Your story is not defined by your mistakes. Your story is not defined by the moments when things did not go according to plan. Your story is defined by what you choose to do next. Every new day gives you another opportunity. Another chance to learn. Another chance to grow. Another chance to become the person you are capable of becoming. And that opportunity is a gift. My beloved child, there are still beautiful moments waiting for you. Still meaningful friendships waiting to be formed. Still lessons waiting to be discovered. Still opportunities waiting to be embraced. Still reasons to smile. Still reasons to be grateful. Still reasons to keep believing in a brighter future. The chapters ahead may contain blessings you cannot yet imagine. That is why it is important to keep moving forward with confidence. Stay with me, my beloved child, because I want to leave you with this reminder. Do not spend your life carrying burdens that no longer belong to you. Release unnecessary regret. Release unnecessary fear. Release the belief that you are not enough. Instead, carry forward the wisdom you have gained. Carry forward the kindness you have learned. Carry forward the courage that has helped you through difficult times. Those things will serve you well in every season of life. My beloved child, if these were my final words to you, they would be words of encouragement. I would tell you to keep believing in your ability to grow. I would tell you to continue treating others with kindness. I would tell you to appreciate the opportunities each day provides. And I would tell you to walk into the future with confidence rather than fear. Because the future is not something to dread. It is something to build. One choice at a time. One lesson at a time. One act of kindness at a time. So lift your head, my beloved child. Be grateful for how far you have come. Be hopeful about where you are going. And remember that every chapter of your life has helped shape a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of yourself. This is not an ending filled with sadness. It is an ending filled with gratitude. An ending filled with growth. An ending filled with peace. And most importantly, an ending filled with hope. For your journey continues. Your purpose continues. Your opportunities continue. And some of the most beautiful chapters of your story may still be waiting just ahead. And that, my beloved child, is the message I wanted you to hear today.